Welcome back to Golden Styles, everyone. And today we're doing Poodle Puffs with these elastics from Amazon. These ones are more gentler on the hair. Okay, so this style is very easy, and it's also a great way to keep your hair stretched or to keep your child's hair stretched. So we are going to do the remainder off camera, so we will be back. Right, this part is sticking up, so I'm going to use another elastic and then just wrap it right about there. If you don't have elastics to wrap the ends, then you can, I'm talking about this section, to keep it down so it doesn't stick up like this. It looks weird. So right, so if you don't have elastics to hold this section down, improvise. Whatever you have that you can use to hold it down, that and that won't show as easily. You want to use a dark or black color, whether it's a pin or thread. You know, improvise, be creative. So here we go. I did the same thing at the top here. I separated this section and this section. Right, this section and this section I separated into two, and then put it together under here and held it together with elastic, and the same thing for this section. And this is cute hairstyle. This will last probably a couple days. Her hair gets tangled very easily, so to avoid the tangles I really should be moisturizing and detangling every 3 days, but sometimes I get a little lazy and I'll wait like a week. So here we go, Rosie, give them a turn. Hold your head down. Poodle Puffs, one of my favorite hairstyle for kids. Alright, thank you for tuning in. Facial time. And today's facial, I'll be using some white chalk. So this is not the texture I'm looking for. I'm going to thin out the texture a little bit by adding some lemon, some natural lemon juice to it. Before I toss it, I'm just rub a little on my face. Ew, lemon pulp. Okay. So to avoid this, you know, it's better to just squeeze the lemon juice in your hands, so you don't have to deal with all this lemon pulp. It just looks messy. Okay, good enough. Still a little too thick. So add a little bit more. This lemon is optional. You don't have to add the lemon to it. You can add apple cider vinegar, herbal oil, whatever you'd like to add to it, because clay is a bit drying on the skin. So this is good for drying impurities from the skin. Okay, I don't have a brush, so brush with me, so I'm just going to use my fingers. And here we go. This type of chalk that I'm using has a bit of grit to it, so it actually feels nice when I'm rubbing it on my skin. It feels like a nice little exfoliation going on. I don't have to add anything to it to scrub my skin. I don't know if you can see the little grains on my hand, but that's the grit that's in this type of chalk that I'm using. Belgorod chalk. You don't need to rub it on your lips, by the way. And actually, it went under my eye too much, so it's like stop. I'm supposed to go under the eye too much. This feels so nice, exfoliating while I'm doing my little facial. So exfoliating is good to do at least once or twice a month to get rid of dead skin. And this also promotes blood flow. And you want to make sure you scrub in between the corner of the nose. Yeah, I shouldn't have rubbed it on my lips. And I'll wipe it off my lips. Okay, still got a bit more left. I think I'll rub a little bit on my neck. Okay, I think this is good enough. This is a thick layer. And I gave my skin a good scrub, so I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna let this dry and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'll be back in a few. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and this is how it looks when it's dried. It's hard to move my lips because it's so dry. Then here's a close-up. Okay, so let's wash this off. So tight. And I'm using cool temperature water. Okay, my skin feels so nice. So I love using Belgorod chalk with my facials because, like I said, it has the grit in it for to give you a nice facial exfoliation. All right, so I'm finished. The only thing about the Belgorod chalk is it leaves, sometimes it leaves behind these little, this is the white grit. I don't know if you can see it. That's what I mean, these little white grit on the skin, but it doesn't matter. Just a little. All right, so if you haven't tried a facial, try it. You don't have to use Belgorod chalk. Like I said, the Belgorod chalk is just nice if you're if you want to exfoliate. If you don't want to exfoliate, then you can go for a clay or a chalk that doesn't naturally have any grit in it. So thanks everyone for watching, and see you again. Bye.